In a small town on the border of two neighboring countries, lived a young woman named Sarah. She had a compassionate heart and a deep empathy for the struggles of others. Sarah frequently volunteered her time as an active listener on an international crisis hotline, providing support and solace to those who needed it most. One fateful day, Sarah received a call from a man named Rafi. He had found himself amidst political unrest, desperately seeking someone to share his fears and dreams with. As the weeks went by, Sarah and Rafi formed a unique bond over countless conversations. They discussed their shared dreams for a better world, a world free from hatred and division. Every evening, they would carve out time to talk, finding solace in the sound of each other's voices. Sarah's heart raced every time she heard Rafi speak, his words painting vivid pictures of a world she longed to be a part of. Together, they transcended borders and connected on a level that surpassed physical boundaries. Their friendship blossomed into something more. Their late-night conversations became tinged with a sense of longing and a growing flame of love. Sarah and Rafi knew that they had found something truly special. With their hearts filled with hope, they decided to take a leap of faith and arranged a meeting on the border that separated their respective countries. It would be a symbolic gesture of their shared dreams and a testament to their belief in the power of love and understanding. As the day of their rendezvous drew near, anticipation coursed through Sarah's veins. She couldn't wait to feel Rafi's warm embrace, to look into his eyes and see the reflection of their hopes for a better future. But fate had other plans. On the day they were set to meet, news broke of an escalating political conflict that threatened their long-awaited reunion. Borders were sealed, flights cancelled, and checkpoints reinforced. Sarah stood at the border, tears streaming down her face, as she watched officers in uniform block any attempt to cross. Her hope was shattered, her dreams of a peaceful embrace crushed by the harsh reality of the world they lived in. As she stood there, feeling defeated and heartbroken, Sarah realized the true power of borders. They weren't just physical barriers. They were forces that separated people, ideas, and love. Sarah understood that the same borders that kept her and Rafi apart were the ones that fueled prejudice, hatred, and division. But Sarah refused to accept defeat. With determination burning in her heart, she vowed to make a difference. She turned her grief into fuel, channeling her energy into challenging the boundaries that defined their lives. Sarah became an advocate for change, working tirelessly to bridge the divide between nations. She attended protests, wrote articles, and spoke at conferences, all in the name of peace and understanding. Through her efforts, Sarah managed to catch the attention of influential leaders from both countries. They were moved by her passion and determination, recognizing the need for change in a world scarred by borders. Slowly but surely, the tide started to shift. Talks of negotiations began, and a glimmer of hope flickered in the darkness. Sarah's perseverance had sparked a movement, and the world sat up and took notice. Years later, as the borders began to open, Sarah received a letter from Rafi. He expressed his gratitude for her unwavering commitment, and the impact she had made on their lives and the world. Sarah smiled as she read his words, her heart full of hope once again. The borders might have kept them apart, but they hadn't been able to extinguish the flame of love that had ignited between them. And as Sarah continued her tireless work to transcend borders, she knew that one day, she would finally be reunited with Rafi, hand in hand, standing on the precipice of a world they had fought so hard to create.